David.
Okay, but hold on. But David, this is about political practice and leadership. If you believe all those things, and therefore you want to get the very best health care, you were in the White House. You were advising the president on the kinds of things he should say. Why did not you or somebody else say to him, Mr. President, don't say no matter what you're going to keep your health care plan? Was that bad practice?
Hindsight is 20/20 because we.
But that's why you're there, is to say it's not hindsight.
There is a small group of people, David. The vast majority of Americans, that statement will hold true for this small group of Americans. It hasn't. But the calamitous thing here is that the website wasn't up because many of those people who have to transition are going to get better insurance for less money, but they just can't tell that now because they can't get on the website.
David, this could be rectified. I remember early in the Obama presidency when you were there and there was some dispute about a cabinet nomination and the president came out and said, I screwed up. Why not just be straightforward? Bill's right. He said, period.
Yes, I agree.
This is absolutely... Everyone's going to keep their insurance.
I don't think there's any shame in saying we didn't anticipate this one glitch. We grandfathered those a lot of policies. We didn't anticipate this one glitch. But many of those people are going to get better health care for less money when this website is up and running and they can select it.
Beyond the actual language that was used, why wasn't there a better education effort to get out in front of this and go to Americans whose policies were going to change and explain why? I mean, there's a fairly good case to be made about minimum standards, the kind of things that can hit you if you have a substandard policy. But never was that education process carried through from the White House, and I think that was a failing.
I think what's so dispiriting to the Obama allies or fans that I have talked to is twofold. One, if you believe that, as a lot of Democrats do, that government is really the only one with the scale and the ability to solve these big problems, that you've undermined it for years, if not more, with this troubled rollout, and that of all people, the Obama people who championed computer analytics to win re-election, look at the cover of New Yorker. It looks so retro when it comes to technology.
Yeah, I'd say two things. One is we weren't operating under the same constraints in terms of who we could recruit and how we deploy them. But David, I'd tell you again, I think Bob said the key thing. We're in the early innings of the game. To declare this, to define this whole program by the website debacle at the beginning and the rollout, I think would be a huge mistake. They will fix the website. I'm confident of that. If they don't, as Deval Patrick said, that's